G'day guys, welcome back to Pete's Investing, July 13, 2023. This is the Euro-US currency update. On our weekly, we're in a bullish. On our daily, we're in a bullish mode on our oscillator. And we've got a couple of divergences to talk about, one that's invalidated and one that's still in play. So let's look at each of these. First off, on the weekly, our oscillator here is still in an uptrend after breaking to a downtrend ever so slightly. So bullish mode only, so taking bullish trades using trend trading strategies only according to the weekly. On the daily, likewise, it's in a bullish mode, so bullish trades only. Now, we did have a projected divergence here between those highs on the CCI. And I'll just see there, it's a clear negative or bearish divergence. Now you'll notice, and that was drawn in alignment with this bullish divergence on the price. Now we did anticipate that possibly turning down from this resistance. That resistance, by the way, is at 11076. But since then it's actually fallen off slightly, so you could possibly call that a reversal on that divergence. But what it's done since, going back to the CCI, if I draw that trend line to there, you'll see there it's very clearly a bullish mode, so that's higher than that peak, and which means it invalidates the divergence. So, and that's in line with that high there, which is broken above the resistance. So this divergence, the long-term divergence, has not worked. So we're going to remove that. Now we're going to remove that as well, and remove these targets. Now that hasn't failed, it's simply invalidated. And what I mean by hasn't failed, we haven't entered a short trade yet on that one. So that's no longer a valid divergence. However, if you're trading the trend, you're still in a bullish mode on the daily. It's bullish on the oscillator, and it's also bullish on the weekly. However, on the hourly chart, you can see here more closely, we did draw this bearish divergence on the hourly chart down to that peak there versus a bullish divergence. And as I said, we always make sure it drops far enough. Now it didn't do this, but this is how you would have traded it. Had it dropped below that point there, that just touched and bounced off the channel, you would not have entered it at this point. So that's invalidated that. So what we do now is we look at that. That's to that recent high on the CCI. That's still a bearish divergence. And we move that. Let's do that again. Move that to that most recent high. And that'll be in alignment with that point there with the CCI. So that could be our new projection. Now for this to work, we need to draw a channel between the highs and lows in that range, in that divergence range. So if this price collapses and breaks below this resistance at 11076 and then breaks below this channel, that'll be your entry point. And then we set a target between that low, that Fibonacci low and that Fibonacci high. We will set a target. So let's assuming it breaks in the next few, maybe day or two, it breaks below this channel around there somewhere. We're going to set a target between the 38% and the 50% Fibonacci range. That'll be our target level. So no harm done. We haven't entered that previous projection because it hasn't broken below our channel. We did have a couple of divergence that worked back here. This was a bearish divergence versus this bullish. It broke down and hit our target. So we would have hit our target down there. That was our projection. A bullish projection here versus a bearish on the price, broke up, and it probably would have broken it there, hit our target on that wick there, but eventually broke it above there anyway. So as you kept in the trade, it would have broken above there. And I won't go, I've got a few others back here, but you get the idea in terms of how they work. Anyway, that was the couple of strategies shown there. One was the divergence strategy, which are independent from each timeline, and the trend trading strategy when the weekly and daily and hourly are aligned. So to understand this and other trading strategies, subscribe to my Patreon page and make a donation on that website. Also, we do on that website, we do weekly scans of stocks, currencies, and commodities, where we show the breakout of divergence and trend following strategies. Subscribe, like, and share the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in a future video.